Hi guys, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Well, let's get ready for 2020. Y'all stay tuned. So next week we will ring in a brand new year, and this one has been phenomenal. I have really enjoyed crafting with you guys. I have just been amazed by the growth of my channel, the warm, wonderful support that I get from all of you. It has truly been so appreciated, and I love coming up with creative crafts that are very useful that I can share with y'all on a daily basis. And today's craft is no different. We are going to ring in the new year with one of several calendars, planners, and journals I have planned for the upcoming weeks. And here it is, guys. This little calendar is just so perfect. Perfect for the desk, perfect to carry around in a bag. It just is so stinking cute and so easy to make. And when you open it up, inside I have a cute little calendar that I designed, and I love how this looks, and I'm not going to tear it because I don't want to ruin this because I'm going to be giving it away. But this calendar has tearaway sheets, so as the month ends, you can just tear it off and move on to the next month. And I love how this turned out, and I am going to show you guys exactly how to make it now. So to make this calendar, we are going to need 2 pieces of chipboard that measure 4 3/4 by 6 1/2. We are going to need a spine that measures 4 3/4 by 3/8. You will need a calendar, and my calendar measures 4 1/2 by 6. I have a piece of lightweight chipboard that I am going to mount that calendar base to, and it measures 4 1/2 by 6. Then I have my decorative paper for the outside, and I'm going to go with these beautiful flamingos. I couldn't decide if I wanted to go with this side or this side, but I think I'm going to make this the outside of my book. And this measures 6 by 12, and then I have a piece that measures 4 by 6. And then we have 2 inside liner pieces, and this will be the inside. And the liner piece measures 4 1/2 by 12, and then I have another liner piece for the inside that measures 3 1/2 by 12. And guys, the paper that I'm using for today's project is from the Craft Consortium's Tropical Paradise collection, and it's a beautiful, beautiful collection of just tropical looking paper. And that is what I'm working with today. And I love these watermelons, the pineapples, and the bananas. Just so cute. And there will be a download available for this calendar, and that will be in the description box. All right, so to get started, I am going to need to join these 2 pieces of paper together. And I am simply going to take a piece of my double-sided tape, get that stuck down. I'll come back with my finger blade and remove that. And then I'll come in and lift up this tape, and I'll take my second piece of paper and just join it down. And I'm going to make sure that I have it covering all of that tape. Now, you can use glue on this if you want. I just decided to go with tape. And both sides of this paper is just stunning. It was hard for me to decide which one I wanted to go with. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is we need to take one of our 4 3/4 by 6 1/2 inch pieces, and we are going to place it approximately 1 inch from the top. Then I am going to take my spine, which measures 4 3/4 by 3/8, and I am going to glue that down. You can tape it, but I'm just going to place some glue on this. And I'm going to turn this around towards me until I get this stuck down. And we're going to put it down using about 1/8 of an inch in spacing. And now I'll come back with the second piece of 4 3/4 by 6 1/2 chipboard, and we're going to place that down. using about 1/8 of an inch in spacing. And now I'm going to come back and just trim off some of the excess. Okay, so now we're just going to stand it up and fold over our paper. And once we've got the paper folded over, we can come back and miter cut our edges. Okay, and for this part here, you can fold over your edges using glue or you can use tape. I am going to use my reptile glue on this part. So all I'll be doing is folding that in. I'll come back with my bone folder, get it stuck down, and I'm going to do this on all 4 sides. Okay, so once we have our inside folded over, we are left with this gorgeous flamingo cover. And I will have some pre-cut kits available for this particular project, but I will also have a variety of covers, not just flamingos, but other covers that you'll be able to choose from. And so now we can place down our liner piece, and I am going to go ahead and just lay down some tape, and then I'll remove the tape, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I've got my tape on and you can see the sheen, I am going to come back with my glue and go around the edges of my paper and get this stuck down. And now I can take this and I am just going to place it down just like this, and I'll come back with a paper towel, get my glue stuck, and then I'll come back in with my bone folder and get that worked in. And I think this color combination is just gorgeous. Okay, so once we have it like this, I need to place down this piece. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to take my tape runner and just run a little bit of tape on a portion of this, because a portion will be stuck down with the tape that's already on the board. Okay, so once I have my tape on the back and my glue on the edges, all I'll do is take this, get it matched up, and get it stuck down. Just like that. And now our calendar holder booklet is complete, and we need to do the calendar. So I've got my calendar pages here, and again, they measure 4.5 by 6, and I've got a piece of lightweight chipboard that measures 4.5 by 6, and I need to join the 2 of these together. And then I'm going to bring in a couple of pieces of scrap paper because I don't want any of the glue that I am about to put down to get on my paper. So I am just checking to make sure everything is nice and tight, and I am just adding these clips just like this. So I'll have a nice, neat top and bottom. And then all I'm going to do is come back with my hot glue, and I am going to place a nice dollop of hot glue right there at the top, just like that. I'm going to bring in one of my old business cards, and I'm just going to drag that glue down. And I'm going to give this just a moment to dry, and now you can see why I put a spare piece, because we get a little bit of overrun. So we'll give this a second to dry, and I'll come back and I am going to keep repeating this process 2 more times. So now I can take my glue, place a dollop, come back with one of my old business cards or whatever you have that's flat and hard, and I'm just pressing that glue so that it goes down in, and you can, if you take your finger, you can feel it. And this time I am going to, instead of starting here, I'll start on this end, and I'm going to place my glue just like that. I'll come back, and again, I'm just going to spread it out and drag it down. Just like that. And now we can let this dry. Okay, so once it's dry, all we need to do is do a tearaway of the 2 scrap pieces that we put on, and you're left with a pretty clean cut. Then you just need to come back, and I am going to do this with my finger blade, but all we need to do is come back and just clean up that back. And now we've got a beautiful little calendar that we can now take and place in our book just like this. For me, I'm placing these down with glue. You can place yours down however you want, but for me, this is one of those little one and done projects. So I'm putting glue all over the back. I am going to place this down, make sure I don't have it on my spine. And now I can come back and I'm just going to take this, get it straightened up really nice, and get that stuck down. And just like that, we've got a cute little desk calendar that we can keep for ourselves, or we can give to someone as a way of saying Happy New Year. Now we get to decorate this, and I am going to decorate using some favorite things that I just showed you guys. I love to decorate with paper flowers, and I love to decorate with stickers. So I'm going to be using both. And I am going to start with these little petaloo flowers. And I think I am going to go with this nice bright pink. So I am going to take some of my hot glue, place some hot glue on the back. Then I'll take this beautiful pink flower and place it down just like that. And you can see just how pretty that is. And now I'm going to come back with my stickers, and I am just going to put 2020 on here. You don't have to do that, but I thought it would be cute if I put it down on here. Because these stickers may be old, I'm just going to place just a little bit of glue to help hold them down. And I am going to place my 2020 right up here. Place just a little bit of glue. Come back, get that stuck down. Look at it just to make sure it's straight. And now I'll just finish this out. And now you can see just how pretty this is. I think this is just gorgeous. And I am going to come back with one of my little Bow Bunny stickers and place a sticker on the inside. And even though it's not a flamingo, I like this sticker because it says spread your wings and fly. So I am going to add just a little bit of glue to this because I don't want it coming up. And I am going to take this and put it right here in the middle. And it's not a flamingo, guys, but it surely works. So there, we have completed our very first calendar of 2020. And these projects are just so magnificent and so stinking cute. When you open it up, you've got this gorgeous tearaway calendar, but it really is cute enough to sit out on a desk or to carry in a purse, however you want to do it. Absolutely gorgeous. So I hope that you have liked this project. If you have, please hit the like button. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, I would love to have you join my online crafting family. You guys have a great day. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.